Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell, so anytime any new content is uploaded, you'll be the first to know about it. And you guys, I wanted to talk about this. If after you watch this video, you will not care. You will not care about what other people think about you. And this is why, okay? For one, okay, if, and this video is very specific, if you are dimming your light, you are not pursuing your dreams, you're not leveling up, or you are not, whatever, going after that dream job, that career, moving to that location that you always wanted to live in, whatever, you're not pursuing, you're not really doing you because you're so worried about the opinions of your friends, right? Or supposed friends, right? You're worried about the opinions of your friends. You're worried about the opinion of family members. You're worried about what your ex thinks. You're worried about what your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, you guys, you only get one shot, okay? You get one life, one life to live, okay? And if you are dimming your light, if you are dimming your shine, you are not pursuing goals, dreams, you're just not leveling up because you are so concerned and you are so allowing yourself, right, to be controlled, because that's really what it is. You're allowing yourself to be controlled by the thoughts and the opinions of other people, then you're doing yourself a disservice, okay? You're doing yourself a disservice, and it just shouldn't be. This is for one. This is why you should not care about what other people think, okay? For one thing, people just in general, they just aren't, I don't think, right? People are not paying as close of attention to you as you think. That's for one thing, right? So if you're not doing something, you're not pursuing something, you're not leveling up, you're not whatever it is that maybe you want to travel more, maybe you want to go into a certain career field, maybe you want to, work out more, or just you want to change something and you're not doing that. You're not pursuing that because you're worried about what other people think. More than likely, and this is just fact, more than likely people don't care as much about these changes that you're so worried about as what you think. You know what I mean? People do not care as much as you think they think. People do not care as much as you think they do. They just don't. It might be enough for them to say, whoa, wait, what's going on with so-and-so? Maybe they might turn their faces up or say whatever, but then after that, they are on with their lives. They are moving on to do whatever it is that they have to do for that day, for that week, whatever, other things going on in their lives that matter to them that they are focused on, okay? Maybe that little fleeting of like, what's going on with so-and-so, or what's so-and-so up to? Oh, really? Oh, wow, what? After that, they're back onto their lives. And that's it. That's just what it is. For you literally not to level up because you're that concerned, you're that worried, is just silly. In our own minds, we're always the star of our own show. And it just is, right? We feel like if we have an embarrassing moment or just whatever that, and maybe it repeats and it goes through your head over and over, right? But for a split second, maybe it did. Maybe it was embarrassing. And then whatever, people go on, they move on and whatever, start talking about something else. It's not the end of the world, okay? Okay, that's one. For two, if someone is focused that much in on you, right? They're that center focused on, laser focused on, what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you posted, what was in your background, those people are people that need to really beef up their own daily, they get a life, because to me that's just not it's not nice, it doesn't sound too whatever, but they need to gather and gain more hobbies, more interests that they're passionate about, where they're not so laser center focused on what you are or not, what you are doing or what you're not doing. That's maybe you're at school, right? Maybe you're at school and there's a group of girls, a group of guys, or just classmates or whatever that always have something to say about you. Or maybe you are at work, right? And you have certain coworkers that just always have their face all turned up and get all cliquish, and they appear to feel some type of way about you. And you may say well, I haven't done anything. I don't know why they don't seem to like me, or your light a lot of times will trigger the hell out of people. It just will. It will trigger people, trigger them to the core. And you may say, well, that person has much more than me, or in your eyes, maybe that person looks better than you, or whatever. I'm just saying, not necessarily, but you may not understand why a person does not like you. Your light, okay, that you were God-given, born with, or maybe you worked on yourself, right? Certain things about you are going to trigger other people. Maybe it reminds them that they need to level up. Maybe it reminds them that they're not pursuing and living their lives to the fullest capacity, right? Just a lot of different things, right? Do not dim your light, your shine, okay, what people think, because if they're paying that close of attention to you, if someone is paying that close of attention to you, they're more than likely a fan, okay, than someone who really doesn't like you. I mean, I'm not saying they're not like acting like bullies and always saying nasty stuff, but if they're paying that close of attention to you, where they could tell you, you know, I don't know, you just wore that shirt last week, or I don't know, you just think about it. Even when you're getting dressed in the morning, right? If you are someone who it takes you a while, you don't know what you're going to put on, all this, that. Think about your coworkers, think about your classmates, think about your friends. Do you know what they had on yesterday or the day before yesterday? Were you really paying that close of attention? Do you even care? Okay. And when you really think about it that way, you should give yourself a lot more freedom, a lot more wiggle room, where for one thing, like I say, people are not paying as close of attention to you as you may think. And two, even if they are, if they're really zoned in, honed in like that, they are more admiring you, right, than anything. They may be talking smack, they may have their lips, their nose turned up and this and that, but if they could follow, they know what you posted, what picture you put up, what clothes you were wearing, what was in your background. They are more fans than anything. Okay, and something about your light, something about the way you carry yourself, your shine is triggering to them. It just is. It is. So be it. Pursuing or going after things that you should be pursuing. You should be living your highest potential, because you're so worried about so-and-so's opinion, or what they may be thinking, or how they may react, or like, we don't have time for that. We do not have time for that. We are out here. We are living our own individual lives, okay? And we don't have time to worry about how so-and-so thinks, how so-and-so feels. No, and anybody who is that triggered and upset that their opinion of you doesn't, you know, move you or shake you enough to influence your behavior, is more than likely someone who is narcissistic, okay? And is triggered by the fact that they lack control over how you are moving, okay? And that's a whole nother topic, okay? But no, your opinion, how you feel about yourself, that's the center. That is what matters. Everything else resonates without, okay? Or I should say it resonates outward, okay? And that's it. And I want to do a quick little story time, you guys. I'll never forget when I, did this video before, right? When I did this video, but like I said, I did this a while back and I did it on a different channel. At the time, I kind of had different topics going, right? But I had did this video because I felt moved, like I wanted to get my piece out, I guess you could say, right? So I wanted to be able to say this. And I'll never forget one of the comments, and this was a guy or girl, whoever. This person would always comment, always had very nice things to say, always like, oh yeah. When I put up the video about to stop caring about what others think, and like your opinion is what matters, and all that, baby, the comment was, it was very like, how selfish, how narcissistic, like it was just crazy. It was crazy that someone could be so triggered that their thoughts about you is not impactful enough to actually dictate the way that you move. Because the video was really about don't stop yourself from pursuing your dreams, don't stop yourself from leveling up, don't stop yourself from doing you because you're so worried about the opinions of other people. That was what the video was. It was like how to stop caring about what others think. And it was just really interesting to me. It was really interesting because I had made several videos. The person had commented off and on all the time, this period of time, on different videos and things like that. But that video triggered the hell out of that person. But I'm just using that as an example. But many times people, and just in general, are going to be triggered by the lack of influence that they're, turned up face or rolling of the eyes or whatever. A lot of people are really going to be triggered that their opinion of you does not matter, okay? And that you are moving, you're flowing in a way that they're afterthoughts. For 3, you have to ask yourself, these people, and I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about family, I'm talking about coworkers, I'm talking about classmates, I'm talking about whoever, the strangers on the street, these people that you are so worried about their opinions. Think about it. You really have to ask yourself, like, would you even want their lives? Not even in like a snooty way, right? Not even in like, oh, I wouldn't want to be you. Like, I don't even mean like that, but I'm just saying, like, these people that you are worried about, like the opinions of strangers on the street. You're worried about the opinions of your coworkers, of your classmates, of your friends, of your family. Really think about this. Like, and I don't mean this in a snooty way or in a like look down on people type of way, but these individuals, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, and I hate to say it, these are not even people that you don't want to be them. You would not want to be them. Hopefully they wouldn't want to be you, right? But these are people that, are they walking the path that you are trying to head to, right? Do they have the lives that, you would want? Like, more than like, if they do, great. But then ask yourself, why do you want somebody else's life? But why should you even care? Really, seriously. They're people, they're walking, they're living their own lives, they're doing things that matter to them, they're pursuing their dreams. Why should you not? I just need to know this. Why not? And then lastly, a lot of times we care so much about what other people think enough to hold ourselves back, dim our own lights and things like that, because we are worried about how they may treat us, right? How they may react to us. How are they going to allow yourself to, this is so important. I really, aside from you gaining more self-esteem and feeling stronger, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable enough, right? You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to be open to see, right? Lenses off, how people treat you. Okay. And allow yourself to be that litmus test, right? Allow yourself to be that lab strip test. It turns green if it's this. Allow yourself to be that. And if, like I say, some people are meant to stay in your life, some people are meant to fall off. Those that are true, those that really love you, those that are really down for you will stick around, and not just to be like a negative hindrance to block your blessings, but really there to support you and love you. But if people start treating you differently, interacting with you differently, they don't really, because of these changes or things that you've decided to pursue or do, they were not meant to stick around anyway. Okay. And it's really, like I say, lenses off, glasses off. You're really seeing them for who they are. Okay. Because sometimes people like to deal with you when they feel or they think that you're at a certain level, or, they feel like, oh, well, we're about in the same boat. But if you level up, or you just, for some people, they can't handle that. They cannot handle that. They rather not deal with you, or think that treating you differently or poorly is going to somehow influence, or that you do slow down or you do stop. Those are not people that you need to have around you. Okay. So I hope that this video helped. I hope that it reached the eyes, the ears, the minds of people that needed to hear it, because we all, every single day, none of us are immune to, just to completely stop caring what people think. But every day we work on it, right? We work on ourselves. Like I say, leave lots of comments. Your comment might be supportive to the next person. Just leave lots of comments. I love you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.